Moffett, Director of Talent Acquisition with the Walser Automotive Group outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota. We are 25 rooftops deep between two states, Minnesota and Kansas. Been around since 1954. We're a one-price, non-negotiating dealership, so we're a little bit different than the rest of our area, but successful, and we're going to keep going, growing. So. Made the switch for a couple of different reasons. Found a little bit of ease of use with this one for sure, but added a lot of compliance type steps for our hiring managers as well. We're centralized, but we partner with our hiring managers, our general managers, service managers, etc. So this allows us to do so a little more seamlessly. So the majority of the tools use really is used specifically from my team. We use the tool to help communicate with all of our hiring managers specifically. The hiring managers obviously make the ultimate decision of hire or no hire. So again, it helps us partner with them a little bit better. You know, as far as the process goes, there's so many steps and everybody does it a little bit differently, but the capability of Hireology to be kind of custom to maybe one position needs additional steps versus another position is a quicker process, so to speak, is really nice to be able to not only monitor that, but adjust as necessary. Feedback from my team that as soon as we made the switch to Hireology, we actually did have increased applicant flow, which is a huge deal in itself. So that was really positive. From a process standpoint, again, the intuition and how it works speeds my team up specifically, and we can, generally speaking, respond to our hiring managers, to those partners a little bit easier and more quickly. Not only that, but anybody on my team can respond to those managers quicker because of the way the process is displayed within the function or within the tool. Yeah, I haven't had anything like Applicant Engine before. What's nice about it is it's hands-off in the sense that you give basic direction or you ask a basic request, and generally speaking, there's noticeable proof, right? There's noticeable work that's done so that we can easily see how many of these applicants that we had did they come from App Engine or elsewhere. So it is absolutely an impact on us for what we see. The other great thing about it that I like is the report that I get, and who's out there, what did you get, where did they come from, etc. Quite frankly, I'd love it even more frequently, because it's fantastic to see, specifically compared to the entire lot of what we've received, what specifically is this one area that we're kind of saying is a priority or that we're trying to, find a boost in. If I can get a similar, equal, greater amount of applicants more or less hand-delivered to me that I don't have to spend my team's time working on, then I can look at how much staff do I need to support the group with open positions, number of applicants coming in, etc. And it absolutely saves my team time not having to specifically go on to every job board, not going on to LinkedIn or the subscription to Indeed or anything like that. But we can still get some of the same results through App Engine. How do you know if the candidates are right fits? How do you know if they're going to be able to do the job, et cetera? Especially with a lot of the conversation in the recruiting world about AI and is that the next big thing and how does it all work, et cetera? Well, the big question is with AI is, right, there's still a people component, so where's the line between artificial intelligence and people? One of the things that's nice about this is that we're getting a lot of the information that AI would look for, just in a different route or a different fashion. We still have, I think, the information that's all there for a lot of people that are touting AI. So it's an interesting way to look at it. References we use quite a bit, which is fantastic. It takes all the time off my recruiter's hands, the way it goes through the process, and just anonymous. So we get good feedback that way as well. Yeah, I think the overall value for Hireology is that there's, if there's 100 magical steps in recruiting, talent acquisition, Hireology seems to be packaging, getting closer to this like magical 100. They seem to be getting closer and closer to every single step and every single component in some fashion from a technology standpoint. I don't think the people aspect's ever going to go away in talent acquisition. Gosh, I hope not. That's the whole point of the job. So how do you have a tool, a software, a product, a technology that helps support everything that you can do and make it as quick as possible and efficient as possible, which ultimately helps me out dramatically, is, I guess, one of the big things for me is to be able to come give feedback, receive feedback, learn from other people like us at the same time.